Hey everyone, it is Corey here and welcome back to my kitchen. So today I'm going to be doing something I've actually never done before. Actually two things I've never done before. One, I'm going to be making a recipe that I have not pre-made to see how it turns out. Most of the recipes that I do, I've already made once or twice or a dozen times. I know how they're going to turn out. The second thing I'm going to be doing is I'm gonna be making bagels, and I have never made bagels in my life. Now, a friend of mine got me this kit a couple of years ago, and my apologies, it has just sat in the pantry. Nevertheless, we're gonna give it a shot today, so there is redemption. And so let's go ahead and open it up, unbox it, see what's in the kit, and go from there. All right, unboxing here. We've got, first off, we got some stickers. I think they're stickers. Yeah, they're stickers. I've got a, let me turn this so y'all can see it. I've got a card here, which is basically the same as what the label read on the box when I opened it. And this card is, it gives me directions to the instructions, which I'm gonna find online, along with mixing instructions for the colors. I've got a packet of yeast. I've got food coloring. Yep. And I've got flour. So let me go online, see what else I need to get to make this work, and we'll start the recipe from there.
One, two, three, four.
All right, everyone. So the bagels are done, and I'm excited to share this with you. There is some bad, and there is some good, and we're going to discuss both. So first off with bad, the bad is they're not really consistent in size. And they're a little bit rough in texture itself. Both are technique related issues, and I have never made bagels before, but now having made them once, I can tell you that technique wise in the future, that is an easily solvable problem. The other problem that I had, or a couple of problems I guess, aren't quite as easily solvable, but I do know what happened. So they are both overcooked and undercooked at the same time. Let me explain. So when I was boiling them, I think I either overboiled them or boiled them at water that was too hot. It ended up making the outside, just the outside layer, a little bit too tough or a little bit too like chewy. On the flip side, once they were in the oven, the areas where it actually doubled up, right, where you had to actually twist and put them together, it was a little raw on a couple of them. And so they should have probably stayed in the oven for, I don't know, a couple more minutes. And again, a solvable problem, not as easy as a technique problem because it's harder to figure out if something is, you know, maybe overboiled or overbaked or underbaked or whatever, but still a solvable problem. And really that's the bad. The good, there are some upsides on this. The good is they are amazing. Like the color is amazing. I have baked my entire life basically, and I have never seen color like this. This is like Crayola bright rainbow, and it's great. They also have a great shine to them, and I don't know if the camera's picking that up at all. And I know bagels are supposed to have a shine. They're supposed to kind of have this like glossy finish to the outside, and these definitely do. Flavor wise and even texture wise on the interior of these, it's a bagel. It's every bit a bagel and what you expect a bagel to be. The bubbles inside, and let me go ahead and break one open here for you. The bubbles inside, as far as the way the air bubbles were, the little bit of chew or the pull to it, it's great. The overall, the experience in baking these, would I recommend this for everyone? Maybe, maybe not. There's a lot of bread making techniques in this. So if you're not familiar with making bread, it's going to be a difficult thing for you. And I probably would not jump in to making bagels if you haven't already pre-made bread, at least at some point in your life. The Other than that, no, there really isn't a downside, and I don't think any of the problems were actually related to the kit. I do believe that the problems were related to my own lack of knowledge with making bread, because I have not made bread very often, and quite frankly, there's some weather issues going on where I'm at as well, with it raining and raining and raining, and so everything is super humid, and that may have caused problems with the actual bake on them and them not getting 100% baked all the way through. So kind of my synopsis on these is that if I was at the Great British Baking Show, Paul and Prue would have sent me home, because this is definitely not pretty to look at, and there are some technique issues that I'm totally got wrong. If I was on Nailed It, and if you haven't seen Nailed It, you need to, it's a great show. But if I was on Nailed It, I totally would have won this week, because the colors are fantastic and they are totally edible, even if they're not pretty to look at. So that's it. That's my feelings on it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see y'all later.